she spun around and she said, my God, Jennifer, I do hope you know you cannot get pregnant with 2 fingers. Oh, here comes the letter. I'm like, I am not a lesbian. We've got like a little park just down the road from us.
I'd love to have something like that.
And then we can just say to them, can you... It's
Watch
basically,
them, yeah.
can you just fuck off? And then there's like a little place where they can play football.
Can you just fuck off?
Can you? Literally.
Sorry, are you going to tell us when we're recording? That's Guy. Oh, sorry, Guy. Okay, fuck off to the kids.
Let's start with that. Let's lead with
Are your
fuck
kids
off.
coming back to school?
They're back. No, they're back. They're not back. That's a lie. They're back on Thursday. What a weird day.
Oh, sorry. What's with the UK?
We're
My
so
friend's
late,
kids
man.
went back last week. They're all gone. They're back.
But when do you break up? When
They
does it
do break
in
up the
Ireland?
very end of June.
Okay, so we break
do-
up at the end of July.
Do you?
Yeah.
What?
The end of July, the kids break up.
No, mine break up mid-July.
Okay.
Why do yours do the end of July?
Oh, I don't know. They have like...
You can't complain here.
We've got...
You've only had them a month. I've had them 6 weeks, 7.
No, it's 6 weeks. It's 6 weeks by the time it gets round to...
To come back?
Maybe
No,
it's like
you're
halfway
4
through July.
weeks.
Maybe it's halfway through July. I can't remember, but it feels long. It doesn't matter. Let's not compete.
I know. It's so...
Every day is a year. Okay? It's been 21 years they've been at home, and they need to get the fuck out again.
Honestly, me and my husband were walking down King's Road yesterday with all the kids, and I was like, if anyone can see us, we just got the faces of thunder because we had the 3 of them with us, and I was like...
You got 3?
3.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Why
you
did
got
you...
twins.
Yeah, but why did you get to 2 and then go, I think we need another one?
Well, someone said to me, they said, you won't notice the difference between
That's
2
a lie.
to 3.
That is a complete lie.
I've never been lied to so badly.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
But you never had that because you had 2.
At the same time.
Jesus
At
Christ.
the same time.
But you don't know how hard that was because you don't know how easy it is.
Oh, I know
with
how
just
hard it was.
one.
People say to me, the great thing is that you don't know how hard it is. And it's like, are you out of your mind? I am fully aware of how hard it was. The whole time I was doing it, I was like, you fuckers with 1 kid. Go fuck yourselves.
When people whinge, honestly, when they're like, oh my God, it's a nightmare. I'm like, I have 3 of them. And one of the 3 feels like 3 on his own.
How old are yours?
3, 5, 7 this week.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Vogue, what the fuck?
I know.
That is crazy.
One of my
3, 5, and 7?
I know.
Okay, I'm not going to speak now.
But one of my favourite things that you said, I meant to wait to get into this, but I was watching it on your Instagram. I couldn't stop laughing about playgrounds.
Oh my God, how boring a playground. You're still going to them.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
tapped out.
I was in 2 different ones. Really, at 10?
Yeah, they're like, this is boring.
Stop.
Yeah.
So it does happen at 10?
It kind of happens like, it depends. Like it's so rare to get a playground that's good for a 10-year-old.
There's a good one in Battersea Park now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, really good.
I'm not going
one.
to tell them about
No,
that.
don't
We're
tell
not
them
going
about it.
We're not going to Battersea Park.
We go around to different playgrounds and we're like, oh, why don't we try this playground today? And I'm like, will we go to Hyde Park to the playground? I know.
Just to mix it up, but you've got to go.
They're so shit. If you had to make your dream playground.
Oh, there'd be a bar. I tell you what, when we went to the south of Spain, there was we were on the coast and there was a playground, and it was literally so right on the beach.
So you
It
can
was
be
a
on the
big
beach.
playground, so at least you could look at the sea. They had 3 bars,
Right in front of the playground.
right, like in the playground.
Wow.
It is wild.
I think they're really missing something though.
I mean, just make it a social thing, or at least somewhere I can get a coffee.
A coffee, a bar, I think if we're just doing the playgrounds we want,
Yeah.
full of childminders.
Oh yeah, other people just kind of wandering around, circling the whole playground to make sure.
So they're watched.
Yeah, because these playgrounds are never like protected.
They're horrendous. I saw a kid pissing on, those nets that you climb across.
Oh, jeez.
Pissing all over the net. The dad was watching him. I'm like, no one else can climb on that net now. And my
Because
kid
it's literally covered in your kid's urine. Yeah.
covered in piss.
Yeah.
Piss and the kid was too big to be pissing on the net.
There's something every now and again. I don't want to go around policing other people's children, but every now and again I'm like, you've got to do something about that kid.
I'm sorry, pissing
Get
all
him
over
in
the
a
place.
headlock.
No, get him in a headlock.
Get him in a headlock and kick him out of here.
Jen Brister, what is something you'll never live down?
Oh my God. I mean, there's so many things, but I this is the most recent one.
Yeah.
And I thought,
I feel like you look like one of my family members.
really? What? Why? That just came out.
I know, because I'm looking at you and I'm like, God, you look so familiar. Like,
Do I?
As in part of my family.
I wish I had some Irish genes. I wish. I don't think I do.
You might do, because are you Spanish?
Yeah.
So loads of the Spanish came over to Ireland.
That's true.
Yeah, my aunties, they don't look Irish.
I really wish. I hope that would be great.
Yeah, they don't look Irish.
You've got dark eyes.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You're pretty swarthy.
I've never done my Ancestry.
You've got it. I bet you've got some Iberian peninsula in you.
I'd be so...
I bet no one's ever said that to you.
I'd like a bit of Iberian peninsula.
Would you?
Yes.
There's plenty on offer.
I would love that. My husband did one of those ancestries. And came back just full English. I was like,
that's so
and his mom
disappointing.
is from Zimbabwe. I was like, what the fuck?
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know.
Like nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing like even from... Everyone's got a bit of North Africa.
He thought
Like
he'd
a
have
little tiny
Viking.
bit of Morocco?
He had nothing.
I think my mum did it and she was like 90% Iberian Peninsula.
Really?
Yeah, and I think 2%...
Sorry, where is Iberian Peninsula?
I think it's kind of Spain, Portugal...
Okay. Where's your mom
and
from in Spain?
The Canary Islands. So I thought she might have a bit of North African. I think she's got like 1% Moroccan and then the rest is Italian.
That's a pretty saucy mix.
That's a great saucy mix, isn't
That
it?
is, yeah.
I think if I go to my dad's side, it's going to be like, just sort of...
Brits.
Yeah, like some just indescribably bland Anglo-Saxon.
Where did they meet? Was your dad over?
No, my mum was living in London. And then she met my dad on a bus.
Oh, wow.
So romantic.
Well, I suppose at least it wasn't Tinder. That is
quite
romantic.
that is. No one swiped. Knowing my dad as I do, he would have been swiping right to literally everybody. So, yeah, it's just
Do
as
you
well.
reckon?
Yeah, Christ.
I think you get real picky on that.
No.
I've never done it. Have you done it?
No, that all happened way after. Like, I've been with my partner for nearly 20 years. So, like,
Jesus.
yeah, but
Lesbians do that, though.
the lesbians were doing it back in the noughties.
I used to always do
we
that.
were on Gaydar Girls, and everyone was like, "What are you on? You're meeting people on the internet? How tragic!"
Sorry, Gaydar?
Yeah, the gays. Listen, where were we going to meet someone in All Bar One? We had to get on the internet.
Oh God, there's so many. My
doing
sister's
so
a
much of
lesbian,
it.
and there's so many lesbians everywhere.
I mean, they're all over the place now. They were not all over the place in like the 90s. You had to like squirrel around. Like,
You to hunt them out.
You had to dig them out. And then there were loads of closet lesbos. And everyone was sort of bisexual, weren't they? Do you remember? In the noughties.
And we all gave it a go.
Yeah. And a lot of people were like, I can handle the tits, just not below the waist. And then the people that were like, oh yeah, I can handle below the waist. I'm like, maybe you're not bisexual. But anyway, we've moved on and everyone's everything now, which is great. I appreciate that.
I know, it's just
wish
so
there
much
was more
more
of that.
open.
Yeah.
I think it's the straights that we just feel boring now.
Oh no, the lesbians are boring. We're like, I'm just like your communal garden, binary
Yes.
lesbo. There's none of this. I'm not fluid in any way in my gender or in my sexuality. I'm just a boring cisgender lesbo. That's it. And like that used to be like, oh wow, like, you're gay. That's it used to be really like.
It's still kind of cool to have the gay card.
I think the les card has never been cool. And it's never
That's
been less cool than it is now.
Because lesbians are associated with being mean.
Yeah. Being mean.
The gays are
No
all
sense of
perky
humour.
and fun, and then the
Yeah, the
lesbians
gay
are like,
boys.
fuck's
You're not
sake.
seeing Joanne McNally hanging out with the lesbians. She's with the gay boys.
She's with the gays. Yeah, she is with the gays. I'd probably still be with the gays if it wasn't for my sister. I've had to allow the lesbos in.
You've got to let them in. They'll get in through the flaps anyway. You can't keep them out forever.
Okay, Jan, sorry. I interrupted you.
Right.
Because you look like my family.
Right. Now that we've established I'm not
Okay,
Irish,
sister.
but wanting to be. Okay. As you've got 3 kids, you'll know about the playdate situation where you have playdates.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're a drop-off, surely now.
Oh, yeah, but
Okay.
on this playdate, they were at our house.
Oh, no.
Okay, because I've got 2 boys, and that sometimes is double the playdate. So we had, I don't even know why, but we had 4 boys.
Jesus, 2 boys. They're so hard, boys.
Okay, so we had 6 boys in our house. Okay, all under the age of, like, they're all about 9 at this point.
Oh, wow.
So, when it happened, I basically said to Chloe, I'd love to, which is my partner, I said to her, I'd love to help you with this.
With the 6 boys.
I'd love to, but
I can't.
I can't because I'm work. I've got
Zoom?
work. I've got some sort of Zoom podcast. I'm writing.
She organise it?
Creative. She's everything.
That's her own fault. If
She's
she
got all the
organise
mental load. She's doing everything.
Okay.
And she was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "I genuinely have a deadline." And I was like, I had nothing. But I was like, "I'm not here for this." So I went and hid upstairs, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Probably Sudoku. And then about 4 hours later.
4 hours you hid for?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. What a prick.
I was stung after 12 minutes yesterday. I timed it.
Yeah, 4 hours is a long time. And I could hear Chloe was like...
having a hard time.
Yeah, because she gets quite high-pitched as she's losing it. She's like, children, we don't do that in this house. And the doorbell went, and Chloe practically sprinted to the door because it was one of the parents. And I thought at this point I should probably come down and kind of like help her with the small talk because Chloe hates all the chit chat. And one of the dads had turned up, and as I was kind of upstairs, so I couldn't really hear what was being said, but I heard him walk in, and Chloe was just doing the normal chit chat, going, "Oh, so how are you?" And he went, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she was like, "Oh, what have you been up to?" And he said, "Oh, I've just been to B&Q to get some semen." And
to get some semen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I came down the stairs, and I was like, "Hi, Dave." And he went, "Hi, Jen." I said, did you just say you just been to B&Q to get some semen?" And he said, "No, I didn't say that." And I said, "I just heard you say that you've been to B&Q to get some semen." And he went, "Well, I didn't say that." I said, "Well, I mean, are they selling it in tins now? How much is it? $9.99 for a tin of semen." He went, "Why would I say that? I didn't say that." And I kept on saying semen. And I thought I was being really funny. I was like, "Well, I heard you say semen, mate. Hanging around outside the DIY store, picking up semen." And I could see Chloe was like, just think,
stop saying it.
Stop saying semen. And in the end, he said, "I didn't go to B&Q to get some semen."
Can we do a little ticker of how many times Jen has said semen in here as well?
I mean, by the way, I've said semen a lot less than I said semen at the time. I was saying semen. I think I said semen about 20 times. And then he went, he interrupted me, "I didn't go to B&Q to buy some semen. I went to buy some sealant." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh.
And then I said, "Well, I think we all heard semen." And there were 4 kids that were 9 behind him. And he was like, "I'm just going to go, if that's okay." And then he left. And Chloe was like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she went, I said, "How many times did I say semen?" She went, "You kept saying semen. Why did you keep saying that?"
I can only imagine how many times you said it.
I said it a load of
so many
times.
times here.
Yeah. And bearing in mind, and she was like, "It's so weird that you would keep saying semen to a guy. Just like a weird thing to do."
They're
A guy
weird
comes
about
in.
semen as well.
I mean,
Are you weird about semen? Are you okay with that?
I mean, who's going to be talking about tins of spaff in front of children? And by the way, I didn't even really see the kids because I was really focusing on spaff. I thought I was being hilarious. I was like, "So you..." And,
Did they ask you what it was, or did they know at 10?
I mean, I don't think they were listening, but he was really really self-conscious that there were 4 9-year-olds behind us. And I had said semen about 20 times. And so when he left, to begin with, I thought, I mean, how bad was it? And then, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, when you play back what you've said.
Every night.
And then it woke me up at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning every night for months.
Did you not just ring him and be like, "Dude, sorry about the semen
I said
thing"?
the next time I saw him, I went, "Mate, I'm so sorry about that whole semen thing." And he went, but then he did this weird thing and he went, "Oh, I don't remember that." And I went, "When you came around my house and I kept saying semen to you."
Oh, so you kept bringing it up again more then?
Yeah, and then I brought it up again and he continued to say semen.
Have his kids been back?
No one's been back. No one's been back.
Don't let them go to the lesbian's house. They'll just ask you about semen.
She will literally just talk about semen at you.
Speaking of semen, did your mom say something when you got back?
Yeah, she did.
So,
And I used to try to do this as stand up, and it never really worked because nobody believed it. But it was true that. So this was obviously a very long time ago. This was probably about 14 years ago.
yeah.
So basically, Chloe and I decided that we wanted to have kids. Okay,
Yeah.
and we were like just giddy at the very thought about it. We're like, oh my God, we've made this decision. We're going to have children. Oh my, what will our children be like? And da 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 da. And we went down this whole rabbit hole because, of course, we didn't know how hard it was to have children. So we were still really excited about it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell my mum because I knew she wanted to be a grandmother. And one of her things that she was really sad about is that she's got a lesbian daughter. That means she's not going to have a grandchild from me. Blah blah blah. So I went home to tell her, and I'd worked it all up, and I was really excited about telling her. And I said to her, I can't remember, my mum was washing up at the time. I had this really, really visceral memory that she's washing up. I'm standing behind her, and I said, Mum, I've got something to tell you. Chloe and I have decided that we want to have kids. And no word of a lie, she spun around and she said, my God, Jennifer, I do hope you know you cannot get pregnant with 2 fingers. And that truly was one of the most... I was like, oh my God, Mum.
Jennifer.
And I tried to do it on stage and it never worked because people were like, holy shit, your mum didn't say that to you, did she? And I was like...
Did you have to explain it to her?
What, the 2 fingers?
Was she serious though about the 2 fingers? No.
She was... I think she was like, you can't get pregnant. And I was like...
Trying to understand, yeah.
And I was like, Mum, there's IVF and we can. And she was like, I don't think it's possible. And I was like, it's possible. But
You'll see.
The whole 2 fingers thing was like, holy shit, Mum. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, give us a subject you can talk about for hours and it can't be semen. I'm starting to sweat because I keep laughing.
Why can't it be semen?
Because you've had enough time on that.
Well, I'm a real politics bore. So I'm one of those people that like, everyone's like, oh God, I hope Jen doesn't come to the dinner party and start talking about politics. Yeah, I'm one of those people.
What kind of politics? Like Labour and...
Fascism. No.
Fascism, not great.
No, we're down with fascism. I just think at the moment I'm completely... just feel like, has anyone noticed that things are really bad?
I think it might be the worst it's ever been.
I don't think it couldn't possibly be worse. And then people are like, yeah, but I don't really want to talk about it. And I'm like, I don't really see that there's literally anything else to talk about.
I know. I'm kind of... I find it so depressing and so stupid all the time that I'm like, I just feel like I'm living on another planet.
I feel like I'm living in some sort of dystopian Truman show, and someone's going to come backstage and go, okay, and cut. And I'm like, this wasn't real. Oh, is this real? It's like,
sorry, everyone was so... Okay, we won't get into politics, but everyone was so excited about Labour.
Oh, my days.
And now look where we are.
I was never excited about that turnip.
Oh, God.
And I feel vindicated that he's utterly useless.
Oh, shit. Might be the worst.
Might be. I mean, at least for the Tories, zero expectations.
When you think about it, you say, kind of aspires.
Yeah.
That's not saying a lot.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay. The most embarrassing moment of your life, can you describe it in 3 words?
Fell in bin.
Oh. What, did you fall in a bin?
Very literally fell in bin.
When did you fall in bin?
I was, Jesus Christ. I've told this story before. I was 15 years of age. I was very self-conscious. I was in the closet. I was not very confident about, like, I don't know, anything to do with boys or everyone was talking about boys all the time.
Yeah.
It was like literally no one talks about anything else. And I was like, I just couldn't understand why we were talking about them. Bearing in mind that I've got 3 brothers. So I was like, I've got 3 brothers. And they're not very interesting.
And your friends probably fancied them all as well, which would be worse.
No, God, no. And because they were like, 2 of them were younger than me. So they were like, not interested. Anyway, So, like, boys never really were featured. And also, boys never fancied me. So
me neither.
What?
When I was younger, yeah, gangly. I swear, not a tit to my name. No one went near me. Nothing. Still
not with a shitty stick. Nothing. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
In fact, I got called a lesbian back then. So I think everybody knew. Like, oh, here comes a lesbian. I'm like, I am not a lesbian. I never shaved my legs. I have. I'm a Spanish woman, girl with basically legs like, I don't know, an extra from Gorillas in the Mist. I was there were so many signs. Anyway, unibrow, terrible back acne. I don't know why boys went into me.
Acne is the worst.
Back knee, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
I had terrible.
Hard to get rid of it as well.
Oh my God.
You have to, do you ever get the loofah for your back? And clear us. We didn't have access to what you wouldn't know what we went through, guys.
No.
No.
I think my mum was putting chamomile lotion on my back. Calamine lotion on my back to dry my zits out.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I came out of, and this is, I had a terrible ingrown toenail, and I'd gone to the chiropodist to have it surgically removed, and it was really painful. So I was hobbling out this chiropodist after this operation.
Yeah.
My attractive levels at this point were like in the minus.
I think it's gorgeous. Hairy legs,
ingrown toenail, unibrow, and back acne. Baby,
stunning.
What an absolute beauty. Jesus wept. So I come out the chiropodist. I'm carrying a bag full of like all of my I had science that day, so I had my biology, physics, and chemistry books. You know, like every single fucking book in my bag. My rucksack is so heavy, and I'm crossing the road, and a guy pulls up a zebra crossing. He waits for me, and he's in this what can only be described as I guess it's a sports car. I don't know what kind of sports car it is, but it's a convertible. Yeah. And he's young. He's like early 20s. Really good looking guy, or what I perceive to be good looking. I don't know. I'm walking across, and in my head, he's like looking at me, and I'm like, this guy's not looking at me. And then I look at him, and he smiles at me, and I am so completely like, oh my God. An attractive guy in a convertible just smiled at me. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm like, so I'm crossing, but I'm looking back. I'm like, just double checking. Is this guy looking at me? And then
so cute.
I can't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, there's somebody in the world that's found me attractive. I'm giddy, and I'm walking, and then I look back, and he smiles again, and then I smile, and I'm like, oh my God, and I turn, and I fall into a bin. It's waist height. I go head first.
No.
My rucksack is so heavy, it drags me head first into the bin. I am now head first in a bin with my rucksack attached to my shoulders. I can't get my rucksack off my back. I don't know how long I'm in the bin for, but it feels like forever. And a guy has to pull me out of the bin.
The hot guy?
No, the hot guy doesn't pull me out of the bin.
Oh, no.
A guy pulls me out of the bin. I'm so mortified. I don't even know what to do with myself. And I look around and go, please let that guy in the convertible not be there anymore. He's still there.
Oh, no.
He's doubled up. He's crying with laughter.
Oh, no.
I have to pick up my bag.
Didn't even get out and help you. What a dick.
I have to put the bag on my back and then walk off with my hobble off, by the way, because I've just had an operation on my toe.
So bad. Oh.
And I was so mortified about it. I don't think I told anyone about it for years.
He just sat there. I think he's such an asshole.
Now I think what an asshole. But at the time I was like, I felt like the asshole. I was like, oh my God. And then I fell into a bin. And then I had to get the 57 bus to Wimbledon. And it was really bad.
At least you got out of the bin. Have you ever heard that story about the man who was...
What? Who stays in a bin?
It sounds really depressing. It's probably not great for this podcast. This podcast is meant to be funny. But
what happened?
A man got really pissed and climbed into a wheelie bin and fell asleep one night. Oh, no. And then they put him in the bin truck and he got crushed to death.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. He was in his 30s.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's an uncomfortable laugh. Awful. That'd be an awful death.
How do you fall asleep in a wheelie bin? Like, you fall asleep standing up?
I mean... think of the places you fall asleep when you're pissed.
Jeez.
I've actually usually only fallen asleep on the couch, usually.
Yeah, maybe on the bus.
No, I don't think I ever fell asleep on the bus. Oh, I used to fall asleep in toilets and nightclubs sometimes.
Did you?
Yeah, but I'd set my alarm. I know, it was fucking... I've actually...
Wait a second. Just rewind.
I go for a disco nap.
So you had an alarm in case you fell asleep in a toilet.
I'd go for a disco nap. So I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, I'll go for a disco nap. I don't want to go home.
Gotcha.
I was like 19, 20. Ridiculous. Like, just go home.
Yeah.
And then once I didn't wake up and I was found in a toilet at like 5 a.m. by the bouncers. I was like, fuck.
Did your friends not look for you?
They were looking all over town. No one knew where I'd gone.
God,
I was
you absolute nightmare.
My boyfriend at the time was so
Pissed?
off at me. I know. I was like, dude, it's not like I fucking meant to be asleep that whole time.
Well, you did, to be fair.
Hours.
Yeah, hours.
Hours. Oh, it's desperate.
yeah.
Okay, tell us about a time you completely ruined it with someone you fancy.
Well,
Your man in the car.
well, there was him, my man in the car.
That's terrible.
We never got together. Just spoiler, that never worked out. I mean, I think every single person I was ever attracted to, from the age of like whatever age I started being attracted to people, 13, to the age of my mid-20s, was a bit of a disaster. But I do remember a girl I had a crush on who was a friend, but like we weren't like super close. She wasn't like I've never had a crush on a best mate ever. Like once we're really good friends, it's like that's not on the no. But we were we worked at the same place. And
how did you dig out the lesbian vibes though? Like, because
there were no lesbian vibes. That's it. I just completely misread the signal. She was like doing this thing where we'd go for a drink, and she was just being.
Did she know you were a lesbian?
Yes.
That's kind of a bit now.
Do you think?
Was she leading you on a bit?
I think she enjoyed the attention, and I misunderstood.
Oh,
and
God, no.
I was like, oh, she really likes spending time with me. She's really open with me. She's talking to me about all of these things. And then I think one time she'd said something like, oh, God, it'd be so much easier if I was a lesbian. And I was like, ha, 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 ha.
At least she didn't go in for the kiss.
No. God, she didn't. I would have loved it if she had. And so I think I really misunderstood. And then we got drunk one night, and she was talking about, oh, who is it? And she was trying to ask me, she was like, and who do you find attractive? And I was like, oh, nobody. Oh, there's nobody. And I was like thinking, you. And she kept digging and she kept digging. And then in the end, I was like, does she want me to tell her that it's... So I just kind of went, well, you must know it's you. Oh. And then I was like, the whole thing went horribly. The atmosphere changed from being really, from us having a really nice time, from it to being really just deathly cold. And
no.
She wasn't unkind, but she was like, oh, God, Jen, no.
Oh, no, Jen.
And she went, oh, God, Jen, no. And I went, oh, God, me neither. Me neither, because I wouldn't either. Oh. Who? Lesbian? Ugh, gross. And she was like, oh, no, I really like you, but I'm just not attracted to women. And I was like, me neither.
Yuck.
Who would be? Gross. I like penises. Please give me one so that I can hit it. What do we do with them? Help me, please. It was so bad. And then I didn't know what to do with myself. And I went, oh, God, geez, it's home time. Bye now.
Oh, no.
And then we were working, and then we had to work together for ages afterwards.
Cringe. And you didn't hang out anymore then?
Well, we kind of had to, because we worked together. So we did. And she was really kind, and she didn't make it weird or anything. Well, that was weird. But she didn't make me feel awful about it afterwards. But I literally couldn't. I didn't even know what to do with myself the next day when we had to work together. But plus, I was really hungover.
Oh, no.
And then I had to kind of rock up and go, hey, how are you? Oh, fun night, wasn't it? When I pretended to be a lesbian.
Oh, God. Oh, did she not even know you were a lesbian?
I don't think I was out, but I was like,
how did you come out?
I mean,
is that really personal?
No,
okay.
I think everybody just eventually goes, oh, I can't.
Come on.
Can't do this anymore.
That's what I kind of did to my sister. I was like, Amber, when are we going to tell Mom? Like, hello.
I think everybody was like, when are you...
So you just kind of let them all know.
Lesbian Jen's a lesbian. I think the thing about coming out is that everybody went, oh, Jesus, thank God. Like, nobody was like, Jen, we're so surprised. I can't believe it. Ooh, we're so shocked. And like literally every single one of my friends was like, oh, Jesus, Jen, it's been ages. Why didn't you come out 5 years ago? And I was like,
stop.
And then I was like, you knew? And they were like, yeah, everybody knew.
Did your mom even know?
No, I don't think she knew. I think
she wasn't shocked.
She wasn't shocked. And again, my mum did a classic, right? I made a bit of a big deal about it, and she went, "Oh God, Jennifer."
Why did she call you Jennifer?
She can't pronounce Jennifer.
That's like in Spain, everyone calls me Boggy, and I'm like, oh,
Bog. Yeah, but you're Boggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. There's no.
So you're just Jennifer.
I'm Jennifer, and my brother's is Stephen. She gave names to us. So she
Your
can't
brother's
pronounce.
is Stephen.
Stephen.
It's always Stephen.
Stephen. It's never Stephen. It's Stephen.
That's so funny.
She said to me, so when I came out,
yeah.
And again, I used to do this in stand-up. A lot of my stand-up when I first started was just me walking behind my mum with a notebook.
Your mom sounds amazing, though.
She said to me, I said, "Oh, Mum, I'm a lesbian," and she went, "Oh." She said, "Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to tell me you were vegetarian." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Fair.
Vegan, lesbian.
She was
I'd
like,
rather be a lesbian.
she was like, "I'm not cooking vegetarian food. No way." Of course, she would have called it vegetarian food.
Boggy.
Vegetarian.
Boggy. Okay, the most hungover you've ever been?
Jesus Christ, on my 40th birthday.
On the day?
I had a party. Might not have been on my actual birthday, but my birthday party, when I turned 40, my boys were 5 months old.
Oh, Christ.
And
twins.
so
Did they sleep at the same time?
No, they weren't sleeping.
Okay.
No one slept.
Okay, good.
There was no sleeping.
I hate when people say that. They're
No,
like,
they didn't
"Oh my
sleep.
God, mine has
slept
slept
through the night
for
since
6 weeks,"
birth.
and I'm like,
Go
"Are you
fuck
fucking
yourself.
locking it in a room or something and you
Yeah.
don't hear it?"
What the fuck is wrong with you? I think that's I'm like, have another one.
Wait until you see. No baby sleeps through. I'm sorry, not until like 6 weeks. Come on.
Come on, who's sleeping through at 6 weeks?
No, absolutely.
They got to
not.
feed like every 2.5 seconds.
Christ.
Jesus. Anyway, at 5 months, they were not sleeping at all. Like just about half an hour intervals.
Oh God.
So neither of us was sleeping. And I got giddy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is what fun is. I've forgotten because it'd been 5 months with no fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't believe it. And then all my friends were there. And then the awful shots situation came out. And I went, guys, I can't do shots. She said, doing shots.
Oh God.
And
you drink too much, you're having so much fun, and then you're like, it doesn't matter anymore.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Oh God.
And then I was on, my 6th Sambuca thinking,
Oh.
have I ever had as much fun as this?
Do they still sell Sambuca?
Sure I do. If you were looking for it,
Jesus.
you can have it. It's there.
I can't believe
Dirty,
anyone
dirty,
would
dirty.
look for that.
We had Sambuca. I had, when people go, let's get the most disgusting shots we can find.
No.
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't. No.
Well, that's what's
Aftershock.
happening.
Remember Aftershock?
What the fuck is an aftershock?
It's like red. You could get a red one.
Or a blue one. No.
That was violent.
No, I haven't quite had that. I
Jesus.
didn't go down that path. The path I went down was bad enough.
And then, so what time did you wake up the next day? Did you sleep?
I probably didn't sleep because the children wouldn't have slept. And then I woke up probably around 5 a.m. and I was already hungover. But Chloe was like, you can have a lie-in because it's your birthday. And so I got a lie-in till about 8 or something. But then I still woke up feeling pissed and deathly.
Oh.
And then I had 2 babies.
No one understands. Like,
No,
the
fun tax is too high. It's too high. It's not worth it. I just want to say it's never worth it. It wasn't worth it.
The best thing I got for my 40th was that I took myself to bed at 2, which I thought was reasonable
That's
enough.
really good.
And I woke up and I wasn't hungover.
Oh Jesus! I did that for my 50th.
I had to say you're 50, fucking hell.
Yeah.
My God, you look amazing. I know you shouldn't say that, but it must be the Spanish.
It's the Spanish.
It's the Spanish.
And all the semen.
They don't.
You slather that on your face.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's what I do every night.
Oh, it's full of nutrients. Yeah, for my 50th, I didn't.
And you just woke up happy. Well, you could have because your kids are older now.
I could
Not as bad.
I know, but I learned my lesson. I was like, just don't get absolutely
Well, I
totaled.
died the week before from Oasis, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. We need to do a plug.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm plugging my tour.
So you're on tour 25 and 26.
Yeah, I'm on tour UK and Ireland.
Where are you going in Ireland?
I'm only doing 3 dates. I'm doing Dublin, Cork and Belfast.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Everyone can get to those places.
Is that okay?
That's fair enough.
I was thinking, do I need to go West Coast? Do I need to go like Galway?
I think you've
don't
really
know.
done them, and I'm not trying to offend anyone Irish. I think that they're the bigger
key ones.
and easy to get to.
Okay, great. So please come.
So well done.
I'm waiting for my Irish contingent. Please come.
jenbrister.co.uk.
Go get your tickets.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere. And yes, Yorkshire, I'm adding extra dates. There will be a Leeds date coming up very soon.
I love Yorkshire.
I love Yorkshire.
Is that where? No, that's not where you're from.
No,
London.
I'm from suburbs.
Okay.
Boring.
And you also have a podcast every week, Women Talking Bollocks.
No, that's
gone?
over. That's gone. But I
fuck.
do have a podcast with Kerry Godliman called Memory Lane.
Ooh, tell us about Memory Lane.
Memory Lane is basically we ask our guests to bring 5 photographs from their life, and we talk about those photographs, and then it leads into them talking about their lives and their family and whatever they want to talk about.
Nostalgic and lovely.
It's full of nostalgia. It's peak nostalgia.
I want to hear about the worst gig of your life. Now, I read about this and I just feel like, can it be true? Because it's just so awful.
Oh, which one? I mean, there was one on an aeroplane.
Oh no, what's that one?
Oh Jesus, that was
Why
bad.
did you do a gig on an airplane?
Oh, it was I did this competition. When you're starting stand-up, you end up doing all these really fucking annoying competitions, like who's the best stand-up comedian in 2001.
I
And
hate competitions. I never win.
oh no, I didn't. I mean, I literally have never won any competition. In fact, I'm amazed I was even in this one. So I got to the final of it, and part of it was that you would go to Edinburgh and you would perform in a sort of a package show with the other finalists for a week.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the week, you would do this a final performance, and that Dara O'Brien was hosting.
Yeah.
And the winner would win actually quite a big chunk of change, actually.
Yeah.
And one of the PR women, who was an absolute nightmare, completely coked out of her head the entire time, and I didn't get on with. And she had organised a gig for us. She was like, "We're being sponsored by EasyJet are sponsoring us."
Holidays.
Yeah, the equivalent.
Darling,
I think EasyJet had just started doing flights to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we've come up with this wonderful idea that on the flight to Edinburgh, you will do a gig.
Is it not like a 45-minute flight?
Listen, Vogue, I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh no. I can't imagine EasyJet is like the best place to do it. I love it.
It's not. An aeroplane. And by the way, nobody had told the passengers on the aeroplane, that this was going to happen.
No.
So we're about, 15, 20 minutes into the flight, and the seatbelts come off and they go, and then there's an announcement going, "Ladies and gentlemen, and now we're going to have a bit of entertainment. We have some stand-up comedians on the flight, and they're on their way to Edinburgh Festival, and they are going to perform for you a little bit of stand-up comedy." And everybody, like, you know how you get a free newspaper, which for whatever reason was the Daily Mail. Everyone had the Daily Mail. Could it have been a worse newspaper? So all of these Daily Mails immediately went up in front of their faces to go, "I don't want to be part of whatever the fuck this is." We're on an early morning flight, so people are commuting. These are all commuters.
Oh God.
We are now. I am second on. The first person to go on dies. It's absolutely horrific. And I'm like,
no. How long? Sorry, did you like just like 5-10 minutes?
I think it's like you've got to do 5 minutes.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm
worse.
like, I've watched it and I've gone, this is bad.
Oh no,
this is bad. So I pick up. So by the way, we haven't got a microphone. You're doing it on the tannoy.
Oh Christ.
So you know the phones. So you press the button.
Yeah.
So what I've forgotten to mention to you is that the tannoy keeps cutting out.
Oh.
So we are doing jokes like this, going, "Hey, so Jen," and I don't know if you've ever. So that, but it. And so anyway, when I was, and my and it was like that. It was absolutely horrendous. People were just like, it was like literally
Why
like,
didn't they get you a mic?
Fuck me, all of us, and then you would see the whites of the next comedian's eyes, and they're looking at you going, knowing that they were up next, going. Anyway, I
can't. It's just...
Then we had to sit back down next to some poor guy who's reading the Daily Mail who just didn't want to acknowledge that we even existed.
Oh,
Great.
Christ.
Then we landed. Oh, actually, and then we had to fly back to London, Gatwick.
Straight back?
Yeah, they flew us straight back.
And then did you go? And then you just had
And
to
then
go
we
up
cried.
again?
And then we cried. And then I think about a week later, then we went back up to Edinburgh. But yeah, it was absolutely...
You've had it. That's horrendous.
But I mean, there's others. Like, what was the one that you were thinking
The
of?
one I was thinking of was when you were at a holiday resort in Cyprus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I cannot believe how... Holy shit, that is so bad.
Oh,
That was a death of deaths.
I mean,
That was the death of deaths. Oh my God. I can't. That was so bad. That was so bad.
Do you know what though?
It wasn't even that long ago, Vogue.
Oh no!
It was 2016. It was so bad.
To be a comedian, like,
Jesus.
I'm sorry, but like, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to stay on? I'd just leave. Why do comedians feel like they have to stay on and do what they would?
I don't think I did. I think I didn't do my time. I think you were supposed to do half an hour, but it was it was on a TUI resort in Cyprus, and I turned up
40
and
degrees.
40-degree heat. It was so fucking hot. And I turned up and they went, just to let you know, the air conditioning has stopped working. And I was like, holy crap. So it's packed in this room and everybody's got fans and they're fanning themselves. And I come on and I'm supposed to be going on first. And then this guy, whoever the fuck he is, he's like a more tradish comedian. He's not like a circuit comedian. And he's there and he's like, he said, no, he goes, no, I'm going on first. And I went, oh, I've been told that I'm on first. And he went, no, I'm going on first. You can headline. And I said, okay. Anyway, he goes on. He does the most misogynistic, homophobic material. Just like, kind of like, I think one of his jokes was, I he's the kind of guy that sees a guy in a check shirt and goes, whoa. Brokeback Mountain, yeah? You like bumming, do you? That sort of stuff. Just absolutely. Anyway, the audience loved it. They loved him. They absolutely loved him. The people were just dying. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to hate me. They're going to fucking hate me. And I knew it in my bones then. I was like, I'm dead meat. I'm dead. And while I'm waiting, the guy who books these TUI comedies, it's like, we've never had a woman comedian on before. And I went, oh, really? Why's that? And he went, we don't normally book women. He goes, normally, if we have a woman, she's taking her clothes off. And I went, okay, thank you. So anyway, the guy, we don't have a compet, so this comedian has to introduce me on. And he goes, sorry. And he does his half an hour and then he goes, oh, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go. And then the audience go, boo, stay on, we love you, you misogynistic asshole, we love it, you're brilliant. And he's like, no, I've got to go, but, and now, you're not going to believe this, I've got to introduce a woman.
No.
And everyone went, oh, boo, boo, women, boo. And I was like, fucking hell. And then he went, yeah, apparently she's famous. I've never heard of her. Anyway, here she is, Jen Brister. So I walk on stage to silence.
No.
I went, hello, I'm not famous, actually. I don't know why you said that, because I wasn't. I've never had, done no television. And I went, I'm just a comedian anyway. My voice starts to get high-pitched. And I start my comedy, and I'm like, just do the thing that you do. And I start, and it goes really badly. And then it just gets worse. And then there is silence. And then people start to just get up and walk out. And because I've been in the room, and it's so hot because there's been like half an hour of stand up there.
It's like hot yoga now.
It's hot yoga. I can barely see because there's so much sweat streaming into my eyes. I've got sweat patches under my arms. I don't normally sweat that much. My chest is sweat. I can feel like sweat trickling down my tits. I'm like, oh my God. I've got knee sweat. I've got back sweat. I've got foot sweat. I've got ear sweat. And it's when you start sweating publicly, even if you feel quite like I'm in control of this situation, you look like you're having a breakdown, which I did. And I was supposed to do half an hour. I did 20 minutes.
Well, that's not bad, 20 minutes.
20 minutes to silence. And then I went, okay, well, I think we've all had enough. And someone went, you're not fucking joking. And I went, okay, thank you very much. And then I walked past the guy who said they were never going to book women. And he went, well, you're the first. I think you might be the last. And I went, okay, thank you very much. And then I went back to my hotel room, and then the next day my flight wasn't until 9 p.m.
Oh no.
So the next day I got kicked out of my hotel room at 11 a.m.
Oh no.
And then I was in amongst all of the people that had seen me die. So I was walking around with a towel over my head, trying to find an area in this resort where there were no people.
Well, listen, they're not anyone you need to hang around with anyway, so fuck them.
I mean, honestly, Vogue, eventually I found a corner where there was like just one couple, and I thought I'll just go here, and there was no one else. And then I took the towel off my head and I put it onto the sunbed, the sun lounger. I sat down, pulled out an apple. I turned around and the bloke looked at me and went, "Tough crowd last night." I went, "Oh, fucking hell."
Oh no.
And that was that.
I'd run away.
But there was nowhere to go.
I'd run away.
I mean, I think
I wouldn't stay on the stage. I'd be like, screw the lot of you. You're all arseholes.
They were all assholes.
You're all dickheads.
There was like one group of people from Leeds who were really nice. They were like, "We love you," and I was like, "That's even worse."
Thank you so much.